Let's look at bitmap effects in Ed. For example, oftentimes it makes sense to slightly tint existing sprites in order to reuse them in different environments without increasing the cost of game development. And that's kind of a huge issue in indie game development. And you can use bitmap effects to help with that. For example, we have this electricity pattern, which is kind of yellow orangish right now. And let's say we want to make it blue. So to add bitmap effects, you simply click on this three dots context menu button and choose bitmap effects. So it opens the bitmap effects dialog box. And here you can add a variety of bitmap effects. For example, let's go with hue, saturation, and value. And now let's make it blue. So I increase value, increase saturation, and I think I have a nice bluish electricity effect. So it's immediately activated. And if I go back to my level editor, you can see that I have my blue electricity effect. If you don't want to mess with the original files, for example, let's say we want to have water, but then we want to have like some toxic green effect, we can just click here and use clone. And now we have a different sprite sheet. We duplicated the water sprite sheet. And we can rename it. And now I can go to bitmap effects. So I can either use HSV as you saw, or I can use replace color. Let's try replace color. So let's say we want to change shades of kind of cyan. And you can use the threshold bar to set the threshold. So how close do you want the Cartesian distance between the key color you selected and what's being detected to be? And new color, let's say, would be some greenish tint. So as you can see, now in the middle we have kind of a green shade. And we can also remove transparency, for example. So if you have sprite sheets that don't have a transparent background, you can use remove color. And there we go. So now we have this weird toxic water just to demo. And then, as always, we can create a rule brush, or actually this is not a terrain, so let's do a normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 11. Is it 12? 10. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is it 3? It's 3. Perfect. And then we can just draw it. Like this. So let's say we want to have the yellow electricity back. We just click here. We turn this off. And it's yellow again. Let me remove this. So you can you can also save your effects as presets. So if I go to Bitmap Effects, I can click on this save icon and then give it a name, let's say blue tint. And maybe I can go to my player, Bitmap Effects. I can then load blue tint, turn it on, and yeah. Well, that doesn't look good, but it demonstrates how bitmap effects are done. Let's go ahead and turn this off. So bitmap effects basically increase your productivity because you don't have to go back to your art app, and you can just clone assets, change your terrains directly from it. We also have other effects, for example, grayscale. We have math. So it would be like, let's say, if you want to subtract something by a color, you can do that. So that was white minus whatever this is a green tint. And that's math for you.